long enough. We might be screwed.
I have an extension cord. Yeah, use that green extension cord.
Yeah, I got it.
You got another surge protector for the end of it?
Yeah, run that from here.
No, I mean, you got another surge protector because I'm going to need 2 or 3 cords to plug up.
I don't.
I got it.
Yeah, you saw that little.
Yep.
It's just, and we don't have to do anything. We just got to make sure the GoPro's
I'll just turn it on and give me a thumbs up.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Check, check, check. That's loud. Check, 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 check. Let you use this. Since I'm only plugging one thing into there now, I could use that green, and I could give you that. It's long enough to go where you want.
I just need to sit it on the table.
Here, give me
the charger. You got 2 drones today. That.
Okay, so which one are we missing?
You needed, you're asking about a 25 foot black.
I have everything. I mean, you got the long one that runs from the controller.
Yeah, I got that one. Last time you were missing an HDMI cable.
No, I got extra stuff. Had me worried for a second there.
No, I have that long.
Oh, that's got to get.
Doesn't look like it's going to be long enough.
Yeah, so maybe we go. Do you want to fly over here or something? Because it's got to get to the table. Well, it could be. Or I mean, you could put the table there. We get you a chair right here, fly from here, or something like that. Something like that. Because it's a lot more stable now.
We're going to move that table over on this side.
Tables aren't long enough.
All right, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Starting a little later than anticipated. But we're getting ready to start the second half of today's racing with Naughty Water Racing out of Paris, Texas. Just getting a few things ready. We did 10 motos this morning, and we are going to do the same 10 motos a second time today. So right now, course marshals, officials, scorers, timekeepers are all making their way into position to get started again after our second half of the day. What's that? Yes, that is Starlink. We are streaming via Starlink and a couple AT&T hotspots. They make a bigger one that Enterprise can get. I want to say it costs like $2,500 a month. What I use is the regular stuff that if you had an RV, you would use when you go from campground to campground, because basically we go from race to race. Yeah, I have video. Here you go, Dustin. This is your tether. So, not as long as I'd like it to be.
Check. All right, Jet Tribe Series of Champions right here in Paris, Texas, getting ready to kick off our lights class. I got Javier Falcone on the outside. I got inside Tristan Hebert. Pop the start right here. Looks like down the front straightaway. Definitely good pop on the outside of number 41.
You'd have to talk to me if you're flying or if you're in a good position. You are in a good spot? Okay.
All right, we got a right-hand corner, right-hand start going on for you guys today. Inside, outside, looking smooth. Trying to get a read on those top spots right now as they come into the section. We've got an 8-buoy split going on right here. Make it real technical for you on the start and throughout the race. And then we got the speed, all GP on the outside, left-hand side of the course. Built this course right for bigger and better events, maybe coming up on a right-hand corner. But down the front straightaway right now, looks like I got Cash Crawford, number 33. I'm doing it for TC Free Ride down the front straightaway. Going to be the Jet Tribe front straightaway, and we got in tow. That's going to be Andrew Vo coming hot off the World GP1 in Belgium. That's also going to be Tristan Hebert in the third spot. Going to be, looks like, the Mighty Bot. Yes, that's going to be Crow. Then we got 27. That's going to be Trent Cornett, followed up by the 106 of Javier Falcone. That's going to round out your pack. Getting one picked up in the section right now. Looks like one topped off. Course marshal's taking care of them right now. Doing a great job keeping everybody safe on the water. Special thanks to our friends right here at Paris, Texas, Lamar Chamber of Commerce for having us out. I'd like to recognize some of our sponsors along the way too. So right now in our Commander split section, lead rider going down on the outside all by himself. Going to take a spill. That's going to be, quickly, get on your ski. On the outside section, Cash Matthews going to take control all of this. Looks like the section got busy living right now. Cash picking up that outside and taking the makeup. Looks like he is going to stay in control of this one down the front straightaway. It's over Jet Tribe front straightaway. Followed up hot 107. No, looks like Vo on the 160 in hot pursuit, shopping for more. We got down now, all on the outside. Something to that outside. Maybe make some changes on the inside. Here we go, down the front straightaway. Still going to be, looks like Lily Wright, all right in your third position right now, taking it over from Tristan Hebert, showing those boys how to get it done. Girl power on the inside, outside, going into the sweeper. Let's watch this race action going on right now. Looks like Lily going to hold him off, going into our jet trim box turn. All good horsepower on the outside right here. Riders getting set up for this race in practice. They love this section. Also pretty wide open, fun, flowy. And on to our back straightaway right there. That's going to be our East Coast Watercross Jersey Turnpike for our friends out there in East Coast Watercross. Also having a showdown today. Shout out to those folks, Sean Dudek and the crew. As they come around that squirrely long straight, there we go in the section. Still, lead rider in control of this one, going to be Cash. Cash McClure, doing it for McClure Racing and TC Free Ride. Coming out of the outside. Down the front straightaway. It's going to be 33 all over the top spot on this one. Vo trying to get that 160 ski hooked up. Looks like Cash just got a little bit too much for him right now, but he's in hot pursuit. And now down the front straightaway, he looks like Tristan Hebert shopping for more, getting it back from Lily Wright. So Lily dropping back to that fourth spot down the front straightaway right now, and also Tristan Hebert in hot pursuit on the 27. Followed by the Mighty Bot, Christian Bain. Rounding out the pack is going to be the 106 of Javier Falcone, local boy. Beautiful day out here in Paris, Texas. Weather has been all right. Always good when we're under 100. Great racing going on right now. This lights class is getting better and faster. This is where the skills of all of the junior riders get built. The technical ability of this track, definitely with an 8-buoy split section. They're showing you how to turn those skis, and it takes a lot of athleticism. as well as a lot of control and throttle control, with all elements coming together for a lot of speed. And Cash Matthews is going to show you how to get that done right now on the front straightaway, doing it for TC Free Ride, all our boys out there in Lake Havasu. Hope you guys are doing well today. 33 right now, all over the top spot. Vo in tow. But all we got down here in the third spot, looks like Tristan Hebert on the 41 out of Wichita, Kansas, doing it for the Big Fish in Naughty Water Racing. Lily Wright also coming to us out of Eudora, Kansas. Friends out there watching Swanson Racing. Ben Swanson, get your boat built. All right, Trent Cornett and the Mighty Bot. Christian Bain coming down and rounding out your pack right now. One more time, one more lap. These riders look like they're going to be picking up the white flag on the next lap. And it's going to go down like this. Looks like the riders prefer in that outside section. We're going to check that. Cash McClure staying smooth and steady. Got a lot of control. Got a lot of racer IQ for a 9-year-old. Doing really well. That's why he's already picking up those factory rides and that white flag. Down the front straightaway one more time. Cash McClure all over the top spot on this one on the 33 Superjet. Doing it right now. Coming all the way from Tennessee, showing you how to get it done. Andrew Vo looking good too. Doing it for the Tribe right now in that second spot. He hasn't let off. They're still equally matched and equally as far away as they've maintained that speed throughout the race. Both those boys doing it on the top spot for a reason. And third spot, still going to be Tristan Hebert. And then down the front straightaway, Lily getting better every lap. Boys, you better watch out. She's coming for you, I tell you. Doing it for Righteous Racing and Swanson Racing. On the 27, that's Trent Cornett. And then the Mighty Bot, the 405 out of Oklahoma City. All right, that's Javier Falcone stretching that back out. Getting that one lap left. Here we go. Into the section. Lead rider's already in there, getting busy living. Going at it right now, inside, outside. Who's got the power? Who's got the pull? We got right now on the outside. Still Cash Matthews. I got him all day. Going to be the 33. Going to take this one home. Going to pick up that checkered flag. Head on for his lawn chair. Great ride there. TC Free Ride number 33. Cash McClure showing you how to get it done.
He called him Crawford and Matthews at one point.
Cash McClure. I'll get those spectacles dialed in if I'm calling somebody wrong. I got somebody right here, Charles, who's helping me make sure that we got all the Raiders. And recognizing all their sponsors correctly, too. So all that's important. So glad you guys are joining us right here in Paris, Texas. Great place to be today. Great track we got going on right here. All right-handers for the racers to get them set and prepared. A little bit different build. Borrowed some wisdom from that Belgium track that a lot of the World GP1 riders came off of with an 8-buoy split. So all right, looks like we're going to round this one out. These riders are going to wrap it up. Lights class. Looks like we got beginner runabout on deck right now, behind the line, getting staged.
Rec lights and 1100.
Check that. It's going to be rec lights and 1100. Getting staged right now behind the line.
Coming out of this ambient light, you hear a little bit of water sound, whatnot coming out of this.
All right, all these riders coming into the pits right here. Finish up this first moto of our second round.
That was the wrong decision to go way out. Adjusting for this race, folks in the live stream, they're looking at the drone right now, but they're also
Excellent. So as I'm being informed right now, our innovator and live stream coordinator, Charles Ginchard. Another step up in the plan and in the program. He's got a live stream cam going on right now on one of the jet skis. We're going to be able to switch back and forth between our drone footage, his footage, which is here on the shore where he's following all the action, and the action from the jet ski and from their perspective. This should be something very unique and also tested and tried. We're excited about this debut. It's going to happen right now, right here in Paris, Texas, with this moto. So y'all get ready for something new and exciting. Excited for Charles Ginchard to be a part of our series and always bringing that talent, innovation.
Right now they're looking at the team from there.
All right, here we go with the start. All riders getting locked and loaded, and there we go. Sound. Looks like we got some problems on the line. All right, getting them all out. Who's got it down the front straightaway? Looks like inside's making the move fast. Outside into the sweeper, that's going to be tight. Straight into the section. Here we go. All right. Right now we got a combined moto going on. So out there right now on our inside, looks like we have I believe that's going to be a Yamaha GP 1800 ski coming around the front right here. He's going to be in a class separated. Have a blend in the beginner class. Looks like that's going to be an HX, C2 HX. Also mixed in there. It's kind of a run what you brung when it is a beginner class, and we allow these riders the opportunity to get out there and race. And then we got followed up by a Yamaha EX, which is part of our 1100 group. Then we have a C2 Spark, and that's going to be Matt Reeves on the C2 Spark. And then followed up by another Kawasaki 1100. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a two-stroke 1100. Good to see that thing out here. Knocking the cobwebs off, getting these guys out here on the water. That's what racing's all about. We got a lot of good amateurs that are bringing it back. Love to see all the new people as well as all the people that have returned. We've got some great returns, a couple of returns from world champions that have shown their faces at the races this weekend, and hoping to welcome them back formally soon as well. So on the track right now, looks like still in control of this one. You got your big GP 1800, trying to get a number on that one for you and a name. But in our beginner class right now, these riders, we make it a win when they just get there all the way around the track safely and getting all those prescribed buoys in order as they should be. Down the front straightaway right now, in control of this one. Still looks like it's going to be your 239. In the competition, definitely competing with that HX and holding off a very talented rider right there, the 193. That's Weiler on the 193. She's in hot pursuit. She's definitely used to beating the boys. She's showing you what she's got in that jet trim box turn right now, but she is definitely making ground. Matt Reeves offloading her class. Coming around on his Sea-Doo Spark as they head back out of the Double Yell and on to the East Coast Watercross Jersey Turnpike. But in the section right now, lead rider still in control of this one. Doing it out front still, 238. Taking that outside line. Thinking that the runabout riders kind of prefer that flowy outside line versus the inside. They're both tight sections and they're long. However, I've seen a lot of runabouts preferring that outside line, not necessarily due to time or placement, but just choosing it lap over lap, getting that flow down and getting their rhythm down. All right, same order as they cross the start-finish line right now. Same order coming around. Still in control of this one. I believe this should be the white flag lap. Shout out to our friends, Jet Tribe USA. They're in the house right now. Got their Jet Tribe apparel, the best in the business. Get up there and get your apparel. Make sure you're outfitted, looking square. You can always win the picture. And they'll keep you safe like no other. So, on the front straightaway and on the track right now. We got our Kawasaki 1100, part of our beginner runabout group that's in here in this moto. And your lead rider, also part of that beginner runabout group. Apologize for not having the name on that rider. Make sure we get that checked. Lead rider's riding really well, sitting in, controlling his jet ski very well. We've seen a lot of development from a lot of the runabout class and a graduation up into our amateur runabout class. So this is where it all starts for a lot of them. Beginner runabout, they're bringing out skis that are something they've had in the garage or something that they've just gotten into as an entry level. And then it gives them an opportunity to really grow and learn from the sport as well as learn from their jet ski and how they can control it and manage it into the next classes, which are their prescribed classes. And our amateur runabout is a pretty formal class, so as racers continue to move on and try and graduate to these better classes, we want to make sure that they are prepared and equipped, not only with that racer IQ, but that mentality and racer awareness, which will help keep them safe and the other racers safe out there. That's where it all starts, is right here in our beginner runabout class, and that's where these racers are showing you how to get it done right now on the track here in Paris, Texas. Still looks like white flag is coming out right now for our lead rider. So in the section, coming around, going to prefer that outside line still. Down your front straightaway, that's your Jet Tribe front straightaway. Still all over the top spot on this. It's going to be the 239 is what I got. But doing some great riding out there in front. Clean water, in control. Going to come up on some lap traffic as he comes around that backside. This is where they need to make sure that they maintain that racer awareness. The racer's all looking good.
Justin, who's the lead rider?
I don't have a name on the lead rider. I need to get that.
What's the lead rider?
Lead rider is the GP 1800 coming into the decision maker right now. All right, here we go. Going to wrap this one up. Looks like lap traffic's getting in the way in the section right now. Not enough time for him to get the blue flag and understand here comes the lead rider right behind you. But also your racer awareness. Red boat may just squeak on by for that white flag, so he's going to finish out his laps. Meanwhile, lead rider picking up the checkered flag and the win right here in this moto. Following up right now. Looks like you can be single file line and the same race order. Looks like Matt Reeves. No, check that. That's going to be the HX. HX checking, I believe that's a 114, followed up by the 139 of Weiler for third. And now here comes your fourth position. Hanging around out your pack. Fifth, making his way onto the back straightaway right now. And that's Matt Reeves doing it on the Sea-Doo Spark out of Austin, Texas. One more rider still finishing out your pack right here. Those riders cleared. Runabout class. Looks like we have Kevin Quinn on the 316, Kevin Bice on the 30. We have another 316. Not on my page, but in the moto. All right, we got James House. He's going to be your winner out of moto number 1 on the 23. Looks like he's picked the inside line. Let's see who we got here. What we got, Kevin. Greg Sewell also doing it on the 413. 2-minute hold. 2-minute hold. Called it before the light. So good management by the rider there in order to control the race. As we talk about in the riders meeting, as they are approving the line, you have the opportunity to control the race with the 2-minute hold. If you're not prepared and you're not set, this is the time you need to take that opportunity and call that 2-minute hold. And get yourself ready. Get everyone else back to the line with no penalty here. So they'll get them re-racked, reloaded. Every opportunity for a racer is there during this approval period to call a 2-minute hold, and you can call a 2-minute hold one time only. Now, as our tower commander gets them all racked, loaded, lights are back on the yellow, getting all the racers ready. Here we go on the start. Looks like James House got a good pop. House going to be on the outside. On the inside, looks like Sewell. Followed up by our 316, looking for a name. Outside right now, I got House moving through the section. Looking for sponsors. This boy's getting better and better on every lap. On the 23, down the front straightaway, that's a Jet Tribe front straightaway. And into your merge buoy. He's in control of this one. Followed up by Greg Sewell and Kevin Bison, hot pursuit, shopping for more. Into the merge. This is what they're going to go down. Now, 4th and 5th. Looks like uncle and cousin racing for more. That's a 316 on the 316. And they're going to round out your pack in 4th and 5th. Right now, taking over is James House on the back straightaway right now aboard his new Sea-Doo. Making things look real easy, but that is not easy. The G-forces that are associated with those type of turns, runabout riders, you know, they are hard to control at that speed. And you add in the wave conditions, and you have a challenge. And here, these racers are up for the challenge, and they can show you how to get it done, like James House right now down that front straightaway on the 23. But it looks like the battle's going on still, 2nd and 3rd, looking for more. Greg Sewell staying all over this one out of Austin, Texas on the 413 in the 2nd spot. Going to hold off Bice one more lap on the 30. Kevin Bice also out of Austin, Texas. Followed up by Kevin Quinn, the Minister, doing it on the 316 Mission Machine out of Round Rock, Texas. Lead rider is getting into the section right now. He's coming up on lap traffic, and I don't know if he realizes it, but lap traffic may not have enough time to get out of the way before he gets to him at the tower. Let's see what happens right here. Rider's going to get the blue flag. That's good control from the tower commander, letting them know you're coming. Lead rider coming on by like he's sitting still. All business for James House down that front straightaway on the Sea-Doo right now. Also looking for sponsors one more time. He'd be sponsorship material. Followed up by Greg Sewell on the 413. All right, we got a rider. Looks like he's pulling off right here. Maybe under power or not understanding what's going on the track, but looks like we got one of the 316s pulling off up here around our sweeper turn. Jeff Wright coming in on the new hot 34 X2, freshly built by Tim Judge. From what I understand, it's the machine. It's the machine to beat. Top rider coming down the front straightaway right now on the 23. That's James House, all over the top spot and in control of this one. Nobody else around down the front straightaway, all by himself, showing you how to get it done. All over this one and in control. Coming up also on lap traffic as he comes around right here. But second and third, still got a contest going on. They're racing for second and third. James House is checked out of this one, but it's 413 on Greg Sewell's boat as he heads down that front straightaway. Doing a great job of keeping that thing in control. And Kevin Bice losing a little bit of ground in the section there, but still on the gas down that front straightaway. All these riders reaching their top speed as they hit that front straightaway. It's a nice debut of the speed out here from those Sea-Doos and Yamahas. So Sea-Doo's in control of this one right now. Sea-Doo's all over the top spot as well as the second and third spot. Sea-Doo's definitely stepped up their game and become one of the jet skis to beat. Yamaha's got a great machine out there too. They do well in all the other series, so no discount to Yamaha by any means, but saying Sea-Doo stepped up that game, and James House is showing you, picking up that white flag and down that front straightaway. Ski looks smooth, stable, fully in control, hooks up around the corners well. Lap rider coming into play right there on the 316. It's Quinn out of Round Rock, Texas, but watch that lead rider as he's coming out. He's really just on the gas so hard that that spray comes off, because that's where he's checking his speed on the turns, but very much in control and making sure that thing looks really great out there in the front top spot. Rest of the riders picking up the white flag right now, and that's going to be second and third as they come around and finish out their moto. Lead rider hasn't gotten off the gas. I think he's trying to beat his own lap times every race. Looking good out there on the machine right now. That's James House for you, Poils. The house is on fire. Coming around, last buoy for him down that front straightaway. He's going to pick up that checkered flag and the second moto win. That's his second moto win of the day. So he's all over that top spot right now after Saturday. Now, here comes lap rider. So let's see how they finish up here. Looks like Quinn's going to stay in the way, but he's on the outside, not going to jam up for the results. Good etiquette there. He's going to finish good. 316, Mission Machine, Kevin Quinn. He's a lap rider. He's a lap down, but finishing safely. All right, here comes second place. Second place is going to be Greg Sewell out of Austin, Texas on the Sea-Doo, followed up by Kevin Bice. Kevin Bice also out of Austin, Texas, doing on the Sea-Doo, boat number 30. Now still coming around, looks like 316 may have pulled off and pulled in. Looks like he's on tow. Yeah, he's on the hook, he's on the tow. He's coming in right now, so we'll get all these riders sorted out and get our next moto underway here shortly. Looks like we got Vintage Ski getting set right now behind the line. We got Butler, they got the Butler, Rob Butler in the house. Looks like we got Jeff Wright doing it on his new 34 X2. Looks like Watson over there on the 17. Vintage Ski coming up next on deck. Looks like we got the 504 getting locked and loaded. Checking in for his moto. Kind of missed staging, but hey, we want everybody to race, so we're going to hold it up for him. We're going to get him over there. Looks like we got all the other riders on the line in their position. Only unfortunate thing about showing up to the line late is you usually don't get a choice about where you're going. We'll just kind of push you there. Same goes for all the other promoters out there. Helps us all stay on time when you guys do staging correctly, and We talk about in the riders meeting, that's why it's important. It just puts you into a rush, and it puts you into a frenzy as well. Meanwhile, you got all your fellow competitors waiting for you and being patient. All right, now we are getting these riders all set up behind the line for our vintage 550 and X2, my vintage ski 550 and X2 moto coming up right now. Looks like Tower Commander is going to give them 5 laps. 5 laps showing how to get it done. I wish you had smell-o-vision out there, but it smells like jet ski racing used to be. It smells that 2-stroke. Oh yeah, all riders. Nice, clean start. Looking good down the front straightaway. It's going to be Jeff Wright, Righteous Racing, coming out of Eudora, Kansas. He's making some moves. James House right here, coming off the win. James, why don't you come over here? Maybe I can get a couple words with you in a minute. Great job. That was an awesome moto, man. We're going to watch this start together. And then after this, I want to get a couple words with you. But, man, you're getting better and better. The house is on fire. Love talking about you out there. You're doing a great thing. Told them all you're looking for some sponsors. So your sponsorship material, that's how you win. Great job, man. Give me 1 second here. On the inside section right now, going to be Jeff Wright showing you how to get it done. On the 34, out of Kansas, coming here to Paris, Texas to show on that talent. Got that machine dialed in, slicing through that section. And he must have missed a buoy. Looks like he got off course. He missed the course and missed the last red. And then now he is lost on the course. So unfortunate for Jeff. I think that the long split section may have gotten to him there, but the riders that are doing it right, that's going to be Rob Butler. Rob Butler for your overall top spot right now, because he got the course right, followed up by the 17 of Watson, and then the 504, 550 going around your pack right now. So let's get a quick word in with our 23, James House on the Sea-Doo. James?
Justin, take the headset off and each of you talk into the mic.
James, getting some compliments over here from some of your fellow racers. That's got to make you feel good. All the peers that are out there watching you compete and step up your game every lap. I was here on the live stream talking to the people that are watching on, watching you burn the water. And I think that you're actually improving your lap time every lap. So I know you're pushing yourself. Anything that you got to say about the racing? How's things going for you this weekend?
Oh, man, it's going great, man. We're just super happy to be here. You know, it's one big family here. We're all, we're all family out here. So getting out there with those guys is one of my favorite things. And, they push me to go harder, go faster every single time. And, I got my guys at home, Martin Davidson, Viper Performance Engineering, Adam Diving. These guys, they keep me running, they keep me going. And then, of course, my father here, Nicole, my buddy Robert, they're all here supporting me, helping me out. I can't do it without these guys. So thank you to those guys. Really, really a big thank you to them.
Well, that's awesome, James. It's been a pleasure to watch you and watch you develop again. I wish you much continued success. Thanks for joining us over here. Have the great rest of the weekend. We look forward to watching you race again tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Back on the track right now. Still the Butler in control of this one. All over the top spot. Since Jeff Wright made an error on his move, looks like he's sitting back there, making sure that those turns and getting that ski dialed in. Every lap does matter. You're getting a new ski broken in, so he's taking advantage of the race and the race situation. But looks like we had a change here for second and third. Looks like the 504 made a move on the 17 of Watson on the X2 and taking over that spot. Now, I don't know if he's just egging him on or if he's waiting for him, or they just guys like to race together. But a lot of times these guys like to battle it out together side by side, give everyone a good show. Shout out to all the vintage riders out there that are watching, all you vintage lovers. Again, this is where the jet ski racing all started, and see them still on the water 30, 40 years later is a lot of work by itself. So by no means that these jet skis are not as much work to keep running and to keep them tuned and fast on the water as they are any other jet ski. And these racers definitely put the TLC and love into the 550 vintage class. Love to see those jet skis that are still out here doing where it all started. They definitely have the same platform that every other jet ski does. They run the same courses. And those riders are even more talented today riding those little jet skis with all the other development that's gone on in jet ski racing. So hats off to all the vintage riders that are out there still running those boats and making it look easy. It's not easy. That's a Butler still all over the top spot on this one. He's happy. He knows it. He knows what happened. He's excited. Coming around the sweeper right now, still lead rider in control of this one. Headed out to that jet trim box turn. Here we go. Looks like riders are making moves on each other out there. That's going to be Jeff Wright making a hard pass for a lapper and showing you again how to run a boat. I think he's going to shorten this race for everybody. He's going to be either half a lap or lap ahead. We're coming right down the front straightaway right now. All gas. Beautiful looking jet ski, the X2 right there, all redone. Great motor in it and a great rider. Jeff Wright, by all means. He's been riding jet skis for a long time. He's ridden many jet skis along the way. We've got to see him race on many different platforms. And on the 550 platform, he's done very well. Been a great rider, dominated all of the series that existed with Naughty Water, and then now, competing in some other series out there and doing equally as well. And so we wish Jeff continued a lot of success. And great rider like that. It's fun to have him show up to your races, talk to the crews, learn from him in ways that he's making his jet ski go fast. He's got his daughter out here, Lily Wright, also with him and under his wing, and she's getting faster and faster on every lap. And what a great coach to have, Jeff Wright. Jeff's a great addition to our whole series and racing, and always having him, like I said, come to the races. It's been fun and enjoyable, and conversations are always pleasant. So him and his family always making the trips down here. Appreciate that. He's going to take the makeup buoy, I think, just to stretch it out a little bit or to have some forgiveness on what he's already done in the first lap out of the start. Unfortunately, it's too late for you to make up any of that. If there were any makeups to be made after that straight line, then it would have had to have been done immediately following the incident. But right now, I feel like they've settled into position. They've all accepted where they are, and that's how we're going to finish up the moto. White flag's out right now. Looks like we got lead rider coming around right here on the 504. Nope, check that. 504 is going to get one more lap left to go. So lead rider is going to be the Butler in the section right now. Sticking to that outside right now, and one buoy left to go down the front straightaway. Tower commander getting that checkered flag going. Yes, that's it. All right, there it is. Picking up the checkered flag, that's going to be Rob Butler, also making his way down from Kansas. And here comes Jeff Wright. Jeff Wright coming around. Right now, we got the Kawasaki 1500 stock class getting locked and loaded behind the line. Packed moto of the day. I think we got 8 riders total in this event. Love to see these factory jet skis racing. One of my favorite things to see the factory jet skis out there, Yamaha or Kawasaki, they both got their own races allocated. But to see the racers in these machines and how they were built and meant from the manufacturers, and then the aftermarket parts, the handling, what you're allowed to do for tuning, all allowed in this next class is coming up. However, still a stock hull and from the manufacturers. presents a little bit more of a challenge than the aftermarket hulls. So with these big Berthas and with 8 of them on the line, makes for an action-packed race as well as a pretty stacked lineup. So right now I'm looking at the 51. That's going to be the 51 of Michael the Missile Williams, also coming out of Kansas, making his way down here. Trying to get some numbers from my point of view as we finish up the moto right here. Checkered flag flying for the 504. Looks like Flying Fish, 83 Fisk, your winner out of moto number 1 on moto number 35, making his way over to the starting line right now. All right, now rounding out the pack, that's going to be the 17, Watson. Watson on the X2 coming in. Moving on, we got Moto 5 getting locked and loaded behind the line right now. The Tower Commander is going to give him 6 laps. Getting him fired up. Talked to some of these racers during the break. They had a mission for the second moto. Here we go. Clean start. That's going to be Fisk on the outside with a good pop. 35 outside of me, but that's the inside of the track, so I believe he's in pole. He's going to hit those white buoys first. Here we go. Who's got the power down the pull? Yeah, that's going to be Fisk on the inside right now as he's setting up, coming into the section on the outside, trying to get a number on that. Woo, we got a battle going on. Looks like the 34 just took the paint off. Another ski as he came around. Nice move, though, taking over control of this one on the outside. On the inside, still going to be Fisk, the Flying Fish, doing it out of Conroe, Texas right now. Pilot by day. Uh-oh, Fish may have gotten a little bit lost here. What happened? What's going on? Uh-oh. Looks like we got Andrew Vo taking over control of this one. I'm not sure who got lost on the track and what happened right there. But it looks like the section may have gotten to him again. It's an extended section. Got 8 buoys. And in that section right now, looks like there was some confusion going on. Adrian or whatever, the lead rider, may have gotten mixed up and lost in there. But Andrew Vo taking over control down the front straightaway. Jet Tribe front straightaway, appropriately named. That's the Jet Tribe hunter himself. Andrew Vo out front and in control of this moto right now. Out of the decision maker, looks like Andrew's going to stay to the outside. Let's see what's happening right here. Looks like Fisk on the gas and making up for it in a hurry. Moved up to already that 3rd position. But out front in this one, Vo finding himself all alone. Here we go. What's happening? Vo picking up that makeup buoy. He might have had some confusion that was mixed in there. Looked like the 34 also. No. Or 34. Going to be your second place rider down the front straightaway right now. Fisk picking up that makeup buoy. Getting back on track. Now we got the 89. You got the 51 of the Missile Williams. The 0. Trying to check that number on the last rider coming around, rounding out your pack. Great looking jet ski though right there. But in front and all on the top spot in control, this one, it's going to be Bo, coming hot off the World GP1 in Belgium, making him a better rider at every stop. Paris, Texas is a place we like to try new tracks. We've run the Nordic track here. We've run the Osaka track here. And then we attempted to do the Belgium track here, but we had to turn it around backwards. We had to go right due to all the vegetation that I'm sure you guys can see right there. So the track worked out fine. It's actually a better experience for us to get these riders prepared for a right-hander course. So it's a fun track, good to build, and good experience for everybody. Down the front straightaway, Jet Tribe front straightaway, is going to be Andrew Vo. All over the top spot on this one for the Jet Tribe and into the merge. Followed up in second place. Got your 34. In third place, that's going to be Adrian Fisk, the ace, on the 35. Now into fourth place, that's going to be the 89. And into fifth, that's going to be the 51 of Michael Williams. Looks like a couple riders getting crossed up right here. Moving up a position down the front straightaway, and the 0 dropping back to round out your pack right now down the Jet Tribe front straightaway. But getting busy living in the section right now, Andrew Vo, showing you how to get it done. Coming around right here, I think he's going to pick up the halfway mark on this one. But in hot pursuit, boat number 34, not giving him an inch, also staying in pace with your lead rider. As they make their way around that outside section, 8 buoys total as they're going out on the inside or the outside section. Long split sections, good training, very technical for all these riders. And Andrew Vo coming around right here, going to be halfway home as he's down the front straightaway and has a good commanding lead as he's going into the merge. Now into the sweeper. Riders are staying on the gas hard here in that sweeper and on to the back jet trim box turn. Down the front straightaway. Woo! Looks like Fisk got 89, shopping for more. He's coming in hot down the front straightaway. The rider picking up some speed and momentum. Adrian looking over his back pocket. Into that jet trim turn. It's going to stay just like they are. Adrian going to hold him off in that jet trim turn, and into the next section onto the back East Coast Watercross, New Jersey Turnpike section. Battling going on in the water right here. Love to see all these Kawasaki 1500s, stock boat racing. One of my favorite classes. Andrew Vo looking good out there on his 1500. Going to be a new class that he picks up, moving up into the amateur ranks. These kids are all getting older. They started off as junior stars. They moved on to being young guns, and now they're ready for their amateur ranks. And Andrew showing you how to get it done as he comes down the front straightaway, Jet Tribe front straightaway, doing it for Jet Tribe, and picking up that white flag. All right, the battle for second, third, and fourth is definitely heating up. They realize it's white flag action. Who's got the stamina? Who wants it? Who's going to have bragging rights tonight for dinner? Oh, Missile looking good out there. Missile got him a brand new commander for his birthday. He's getting that thing dialed in too, but right now he's practicing hard on that 1500 and he's getting better and better. Doing great right now on the back straightaway, still in control of this one, going to be Bo. Bo all over the top spot and showing you how to get it done. Got your zero coming across the finish line. Looks like he's coming off pace a little bit. Riders getting rough. It is the second moto of the day. These riders have to practice running motos. Just being out here underneath the pressures of regular racing, they can definitely wear you down. So as you get towards the end of the motos, it's who's got the power, who's got the stamina. And definitely Andrew Vo is showing you that as he's pulling off into the pits right now, finishing up his moto with a moto win in number 2. That goes to Andrew Vo, doing it for Jet Tribe. Oh, bad luck. Looks like on the track, Adrian Fisk lost power. That's going to give that 69. I'm sorry, they checked that 89, the third spot. I know Adrian's going to be sick about that, but man, something happened. It's like he bumped it. Second place going to go to the 34. Third place, 89. My results, unofficial. They're all determined by judges and scoring. 51, Michael the Missile coming across the finish line right now. Still a few more riders on the track. Going to finish up this moto. Great job to all these racers out here today. Once again, thank you to Lamar County, Paris, Texas, hosting us all this weekend. Great time. Had a great time last night at the Red Dirt Tavern. Followed that up with a pit party here, the DJ, all the racers meeting and greeting. And great to get back together like a big reunion, big family. All right, this moto is coming to an end. Looks like our last racers are going to make across the finish line. Tower commander's going to call them all back. Locked and loaded behind the line right now. We got Mod 1100. Mod Ski 1100. We're going to have Tristan Hebert, Trent Cornett, and Megan Burns.
All right, so this is it. The thing is just slow, just gentle.
Mod 1100 definitely class. It's also gaining some momentum, picking up the pace, able to put the TR1 engine into an aftermarket hull.
And then this
Bullet, Fast Power Sports, Commander, Pro Force all have TR1 1050 platform that are all competing in this Mod 1100 class. This is designed for an aftermarket hull and currently prescribed as so. However, as we look forward into the future, love to see a way we can get some of those factory Yamahas, loosen up the rules and get them to compete. Looks like Megan Burns is going to be on the outside, along with Tristan Hebert on the outside, and it looks like the Trent Cornett's going to be on the inside. Great pop by Megan Burns on the 29 right now. Got that real cool retro lightning graphics kit. She's doing it on your Fast Power Sports ski, and she's going to be on the outside right now. In tow, we got Trent and Tristan both doing on the Commander jet skis. And here we go into the section. Trent's going to be on the inside. Megan already finding her way on the outside. We got Megan on the outside, Trent on the inside. Going to be your lead riders into the section right now. Both these riders looking technical and smooth. Trent goes a little wide right there. Megan a little closer on her end. Going to be interesting here as they come around. Another buoy for Trent. He smells it, but she's looking at that first straightaway, and she's going to say, "This is all mine, boys. Come on and follow me." This is Megan Burns down your front straightaway on Jet Tribe doing her Fast Power Sports right now. Followed in tow by Trent Cornett on the Commander and Tristan Hebert on the Commander. Here they go into the sweeper. Looks like Megan's practicing hard and getting better every lap. Love to see her development year over year. She's just putting it down and getting better. But her technical, also super improvement. Don't let this lady fool you. She can show the boys how to get it done. And she's doing that right now on that East Coast Watercross Jersey Turnpike and into Decision Maker. Let's see what she's got. She's going to stay on the outside line. She's going to stay on the outside line. Looks like, to make a move, Trent's going to try the inside line. So this could be interesting right here. Trent already trying to make a move on the section. Getting busy. Levin going to be all 29 on the outside right now. Megan Burns showing you how to keep it smooth. Staying cool under pressure. She got one more buoy left to go. Trent making a great effort right now on the inside line. A little wide on that turn, but Megan going to stay in control and all over the top spot on this one down that front straightaway. It's going to be Megan Burns on the Fast Power Sports doing on road number 29. Here we go. Followed up, Trent Cornett and Tristan not giving much, all in pace. Girl power out front right now. Megan Burns showing you how to get it done into that jet trim box turn. Riding well, keeping it smooth. Smart rider, strategic. Let's see what she's got. She's going to be back on this Jersey Turnpike one more time. What's she looking like? She saw the other rider taking the inside section. All right, she's going to stay to the outside. Outside and stay smooth. Here she goes. Picking it off. She's 4 buoys into this long section. Looking good. Keeping her turns tight. Eating the backside of that buoy. Making that jet ski work for her. All over the top spot on this one. It's going to be Megan Burns on the Fast Power Sports right now. On the 29 with the Lightning Retro graphics. Down the front straightaway. Got the family out in the water cheering for more. She knows she's all over it right now. Looking for her victory here in the second moto. She's in control. Looking good into the sweeper. Maintaining her pace. Looks like Trent might have creeped up on her a little bit back there in the second spot. Also, both these boys in tow, training for football, been out there hitting the athletics. Right now, Megan in control of this one, but Trent looks like he wants more. Definitely shopping for it. Closing the gap just a little. We're all over this one right now. Still Megan Burns into decision maker. She's going to be halfway through this race. She's going to stay on the outside. She likes that outside line. It looks like Trent's going to follow her on the outside line. So there's a single file line on the outside. Looks like Trent going to be on the outside and Tristan going to be on the inside. So outside right now, Megan Burns on the 29 Fast Power Sports in control of this one. Got 2 riders in tow, all looking good, on pace. Great moto going on right here in Paris, Texas, and she is dominating. And down the front straightaway, one more time, Megan Burns all over this 29 Fast Power Sports machine headed in the merge section. In and out of here, I hear the racers got it pinned. So as they come out of this section, left-hand turn, big sweeper going into that box turn. It's all horsepower. Who's got the power, who's got the pull, and who's got the action? Here we go. It's going to be Megan Burns still heading into that back section, making her way through and onto our East Coast Watercross section. Here we go. What's her decision? I say, when you get to the decision maker, what do you got? You got choices. Her choice is stay to the outside. Staying to the outside right now, following it around. Got 8 buoys left, 7 left, 6 left, and looking good. Trent going to try the inside line. He's hunting, he's shopping for more right now. Megan making it look good. I think she's going to come around here and pick up that white flag. Good race going on right here. Not giving them an inch. Going for it every lap. Love to see the riders pushing themselves. How they finished up last race. Trent was in 3rd. Tristan was in 1st. Megan has the 2nd. But she said, watch this, boys. Second moto all over the top spot right now. Pick up that white flag on the Fast Power Sports down that front straightaway. Looking good and clean. Riding well. Megan Burns. All right, into that jet trim section for the last time. Looking good, staying on the gas. Everything about her athleticism and her ability to ride has definitely improved. Part of that is the machine. Part of that is definitely the athlete. So kudos to her and everything that she's done to put that ski on the water and put it out there in the front spot right now. Looking good all over this Model 1100 class. She's going to stay on the outside one more time. She's going to bring it home. Got the family on the beach. Video recording. All excited. Should be. She deserves it. Ran a great moto right here. She only got a couple more buoys left to check this one off. And it's going to be Megan Burns on the Fast Power Sports doing it right now. All over the top spot. She's going to stay in control, going wire to wire. That's how you do it right here. Paris, Texas. Picking up that checkered flag. Here she goes. And by my calculation, unofficially, with her 1-2 finish, puts her into first place overall for today, for Saturday. Again, my results unofficial, but great race right there. Little change up from our first moto. And by my calculation, looks like you got Megan Burns on the Fast Power Sport taking it home today, taking home the win. All right. Looks like we got beginner ski locked and loaded behind the line. We got our new rider, Callie Travers Construction, doing it here. Local girl from Quinlan, Texas. Home of our last race there in Tawakoni. And picked up a new racer and a few other new racers. Always glad to see the new blood in here. So we got beginner ski behind the line right now. We've got 2 other 4-stroke Super Jets that are out there right now. We're going to get these beginner riders locked in for their second moto going on right now here at Paris, Texas. So
I was just grabbing y'all to help me out while.
here we go. Looks like riders getting command from the tower commander. Looks like they got 5 laps. 5 laps left to go.
Yeah, no worries, buddy.
All right, tower commander getting them fired up. Run that light off the tower. Trying something new. Always trying innovation. We got a tower for the center. We got a tower. Sorry, we got a light for the center. We got a light for the tower. We're going to see what they like better. Here we go. Green light starts the race. Looks like Callie with the pop. Great job right there on the 2-stroke Super Jet. Again, beginner ski class, kind of a run what you brung, allowed to be in entering what you have to compete. And it's a racer's choice. Great line right there. It looks like all the racers held their line. Lost one on that first turn. It looks like Callie sliding into that second spot on the back straightaway right now. Coming around, racers going to skip the first buoy as they pick up that outside section and then go on to the second buoy. This is so things are timed appropriately, inside, outside. Oh, and Callie taking a dip, but right back up. No issue there. All right, getting her composure. Rider's coming. Here we go. Rider making the pass with her down in the water. Looks like, oh, she's going to battle right back at it. Lead rider coming down the front straightaway right now. Love to see these beginners getting their first races under their belt. New jet skis, they get excited. New 4-stroke Super Jet's one of the greatest new jet skis out there. Definitely recommend and make that suggestion to a lot of new entry-level people. It's a great jet ski to grow with. Lots of opportunity for that jet ski, and a lot of great things about that jet ski straight off the showroom floor. So go pick you one up at the Yamaha dealer nearest you and get you one out here on the water. That's what these guys did. They're showing you how to get it done right now, picking up their first races and some of their first wins as they become jet ski racers on their new Yamaha Super Jets. So, factory production jet ski. It's great to see it out here. It's definitely a development jet ski. Can't say enough about the 4-stroke Super Jet. And I suggest it highly to any of you out there. It's a competitive jet ski. It really brings out the racer. Love to see the pilot taking control and being part of the equation out there. So, Yamaha 4-stroke Super Jet as well as that Kawasaki 1500, both 2 of my favorite classes, representing the manufacturers and a lot of the pilot's ability to maneuver them. So right now on the water, beginner ski class going on, but a chance to kind of talk about the various watercraft. Also Callie on the 2-stroke Super Jet. Part of the lights class lineup, probably the most preferred boat in the lights class now. Now that the ability's been there, they're nimble, they're quick, they're easy, they're a little bit lighter, and they allow a lot of rider development from that platform. So I see riders young as 7, 8 years old doing really well, being able to manage the jet ski and safely handle it on the race course. We have lots of youth and racer development that's going on too to help get your kids out here. If you so feel that this is a sport that you'd like to check out or try out, please reach out to one of the local promoters and let us know that you are interested. We will be glad to help you guys get well equipped and on your way. Jet ski racing is definitely a family sport. We got riders in range here from 8 to 70 years old, and you're never too young or old to ride jet skis. So I encourage you to get out there, enjoy life. That's what all these people are doing. They give you something to live for, that may be jet skiing. So all these racers right now getting set up for their next motos as they warm up their jet skis. We got a warm up practice area on the other side of the course. But on the course right now with beginner ski, looks like our order has stayed the same with these 3 riders right now. with you understanding how to run the course correctly. One missing on the course can cost you the entire race. So navigating the course correctly and to the prescribed number of buoys is how you win the race. And doing that right now, these beginner racers making their first attempts at that. Lead rider in control of this one right here. Looks like he's coming around and have one more lap left to go for the white flag. Doing a good job, getting plenty of laps in for their moto. Looks like some warm up going on there from Skinny Moore, our HX Sport Spec class, getting ready, locked and loaded behind the line. Racers doing a good job of staging up today, keeping everything flowing and moving along. Shout out to Charles Gonchard, Action Photography and Livestream, doing a great job out here with all the innovation. Got the live stream going on the jet ski today as part of the debut. Got the live stream going on the drone. And with all of his awareness, is bringing much more attention towards jet ski racing, and that's what we really love about it all. For every promoter out there, it's helped, and the awareness about live stream has just allowed people to watch it from their living rooms and understand more about what jet ski racing is. And we welcome you all out here to be here in person, to meet some of these racers. A lot of these racers are doing it on their own budgets and doing it because they really enjoy the sport and they love to grow it. They're learning themselves. And it's a great atmosphere. You can come out here and just enjoy it with us. So the invitation's there. I think the same goes for all the other promoters that are here in the United States. We all invite you to come out, enjoy what we love. So on the track right now, beginner ski and lead rider on the outside section, getting busy on his 4-stroke Superjet. Super happy to be out there on his new 4-stroke Superjet, going to bring home the win. He was your overall winner out of moto number 1. So it looks like he's going to pick up the white flag right now. And barring any catastrophes, he looks like he'll be overall winner today in beginner ski. So down that front straightaway, good rider, learning a lot. Got great control of the jet ski. Again, one of the best jet skis out there on the market that you can go to your showroom dealers tomorrow, pick yourself one up. What wins on Sunday sells on Monday. Go get you one. Lead rider coming around the sweeper right now. Headed to that jet trim box turn.
Don't worry about anything else. It's just gentle zoom.
And in the section right now, we got inside and outside action. I think we got Callie Travers trying to make a move on the inside. That's how racers get it done. Even at the beginner stage, they understand where they can make passes, and what sections and what lines that they can choose to be faster on. This may just work out for Callie right now. She's got 1-2 more buoys left, and the outside rider's got a long way to go. Oh, it looks like he just missed a buoy, so he's going to go around another buoy. You got drama on the track right now. Callie coming around right here, and she may be taking over that second spot. All right, 1 lap left to go. Callie taking over that second spot right now. And the third place rider looks like he went down, took a little dip on that makeup buoy. But missing the buoy and then making it up right away, realizing what he'd done, but giving up the position to Callie Travers, doing it for Travers Construction out of Quinlan, Texas right now, into the second spot. Lead rider coming around the section, a half a lap ahead, doing great, and he'll be graduating onto that 4-stroke lights class soon enough. A win like this definitely gets you encouragement, and we definitely encourage. Go. Callie Thompson going to show you how to get on the inside section. Getting busy, 8 buoys, longer section than normally is prescribed in most of our races, but again, borrowing that from our friends over in Belgium in the World GP1 race. Want to give these guys a flavor of racing internationally, and that was part of what the course we were able to make happen today. And it's a right-hand course, so all the racers are starting off and going on the right-hand turn, which is also unique and more interesting, and gives you good training for all those right-hand starts that you may have coming up in bigger and better events. So down the front straightaway, picking up that checkered flag, last lap, last turn. That's going to be Callie Callie looking like, oh, she may have gone around. Looks like she may have crossed the finish line before she went around that merge buoy. But definitely got to stay on the inside of that merge buoy. We'll see how that comes out. From my perspective, she may have crossed the line, which may negate that. But however, that is a merge buoy, but needs to be staying on the inside of those lanes right there. Overall, great beginner ski race. That's how you do it. Great race for all the racers out there. As they finish up right now, looks like our beginner is coming across. All 3 riders, congratulations to them. No negative whatsoever. We're going to have podium awards for them tomorrow and recognize all of them for their first rounds and first races. Great job to all those racers. Now we got some action coming up with Sports Spec. Sports Spec was one of the most heated races of the day in our Moto number 1. I believe we have 9 riders in Sports Spec today. We got the blasters. We got the return of the man, Steve Isaacs, doing it for Bad Attitude Racing. He's on the blaster. Nobody believes a blaster can win this class, and he's showing you how to get it done. All these riders coming in right now. Great job to Callie. Staying smooth and staying up. Well outmatched by the horsepower of her 2-stroke Superjet next to that 4-stroke. However, able to do a great job out there and get it done, stay in control, stay up, make all the buoys. And my perspective, she got second overall in that moto and second overall in the first moto, so that's going to give her second overall for the day. Now, to our lineup. Looks like we got our Sports Spec riders getting locked and loaded.
Head of one of our races. Looking at a GoPro on the head of one of our Sports Spec riders.
One more time, we got the GoPro with the live stream on one of our racers. Which racer is that?
No, he's definitely a Go team.
All right, well, we're going to check them out as they get going right here. One more time, we got innovation on the live stream happening today. We got the GoPro action happening on the racers and in the drone and from our camera right here on the shoreline. So picking up different angles, making the action more fun, more exciting to watch all things happening at the same time, and being able to switch between those during the race. Hopefully we bring the action to you and you guys are appreciating all of the new innovation that Charles is bringing to the racing. So as we get all these riders locked and loaded, on my outside right now I see another blaster. That's going to be Sean Whitaker. Dale's Jet Sports, doing it for Dale's. Great job to all these racers and families that are represented out here today. It's been a wonderful day out here in Paris, Texas, out here in Lake Crook, one of our favorite race sites. Serene, pretty calm, quiet, not a whole lot of boat traffic getting our way. They sectioned off the lake for us with some permitting to give us lots of room for spreading our wings out here and making nice courses and doing nice things. So great job, and hats off to the city of Paris and Lamar County for hosting us this weekend once again. All right, looks like we need some help down on the line. All right, we're going to give these racers some time on the line. Again, with our Sports Spec class, you got some blasters and some HXs that are all mixed in here. C2 HX and Yamaha blasters. And a lot of these jet skis are still 20 to 30 years old already. And with these racers, keeping them all in ship shape in order to race them out there, it takes a lot of work. So we give these racers lots of opportunity, a little bit of latitude on the line when they're having issues. And it's all racer ability out there once the line snaps, but right here behind the line, it's all good sportsmanship. So all the racers want the racers to have an opportunity to race. You come here to race. We sure want you to race. So we're going to get this Sports Spec just a minute to get this engine going, and then we'll get this Sports Spec race underway for Moto number 2.
Now would be the time.
Just made the GoPro go live, so I'm sitting here watching the GoPro battery, another battery, and I'm like,
Hold together.
come on, guys.
I think
the complexities of making all the live stream work. Charles making sure all the batteries are charged, everything's running properly, the angles are right, and all the crew, which
folks watching at home, they can actually see the battery of the GoPro on the top left. So they can see we got 46%. We started the race with 55, so
so you folks can see how fast the battery power is running down right now on that GoPro. And Charles is over here making sure that we got it all together for at least those angles we want to catch out there on the water. So time is precious. And we're going to give this racer a little bit more time in order to get his jet ski going. Looks like we got a jump box or jump pack on the way right now for the rider. We'll get his engine started.
I think for my race, so this is 8. So save your battery, we'll have you fly moto 10.
Thank you to Liqui-Moly. Liqui-Moly is one of our title sponsors for the entire series, along with Jet Tribe. Liqui-Moly providing the best additives. It is the #1 oil of the series. So get you some Liqui-Moly and get yourself in gear. That's how you can get out here as part of the equipment and the things that you'll need in order to maintain your jet ski properly. Liqui-Moly will make sure you stay in action. So highly recommended by many of the top racers that are out there. There's a reason for that. They help the best athletes compete. So Liqui-Moly doing a great job with their sponsorship, and we appreciate them. Jet Tribe, the best gear in the business right now. They're also keeping all these riders protected. As I talk about that in the riders meeting, I let them know this should be a forethought for you, something you think about before you get to the race, is how you stay safe. Staying safe out there with the right equipment will help you ride more confidently and help you be faster. So doing all that, making sure that your equipment is right. Jet Tribe can get you on the water and get you touched up right. Shout out to our friends at Works Racing. Works Racing is also one of our series sponsors, and Print Works at Works Racing will help get you touched up and make you 5 miles an hour faster. She does great work. That's Tanya Kennedy, and shout out to the Kennedy family. Hopefully you're watching in, tuning in today, but if you're not, to all the ones out there that want your stuff personalized, Tanya can help make it work for you. That's Print Works with Works Racing there in Lake Havasu City, and they can print on life jackets, tour coats, all kinds of great things, and make it personalized just for you. Once again, guaranteed 5 miles an hour faster, Print Works. Getting this race locked and loaded and fired up behind the line right now. Looks like we got all 9 riders finally up and going, settling in. Green light starts the race. Did he jump? Oh, looking down at his ski like something may have happened. Looks like we may have left one on the line. Down the front straightaway, it looks like there's no call from the course marshal. So good pop right there. Looked like, yep, that was Joey Malden doing it for greener grass. On the inside right now. On the outside, I got Steve Isaacs doing on the blaster, making a comeback in this race. Great to see Steve out here on the water once again. Showing you that a blaster can win in this class. He's going to pick up your whole shot. Doing it right now on the front straightaway. Jet Tribe front straightaway. Steve Isaacs out front right now. Making a comeback to racing, and here taking over control of this second moto right now. Second place going to Joey Malden on the HX. Third place going to Sean Whitaker right now on the blaster. Good mix going on right now. Looks like Weiler. I got Weiler in 4th. I got John Lingley in 5th, but not for long. On the way around him, it looks like Craig Ingram. Shopping for more right now. Langley didn't even know what I had him. Looks like Ingram around him on the outside on the 910 going into the jet trim. Looks like Ingram got a slow start, but he's got a fast pace now. Into the section, lead rider going in. He's going to stay on the outside. All these riders pretty closely matched with their horsepower and their skis. But the blaster, the Yamaha, coming back at you right now. Steve Isaacs on the 6 boat, taking over control of this one, liking that outside line, and on the top spot. Come on, all you Yamaha fans out there. I know you're cheering for him because you want to see him win like I do. I'm a believer. The Yamaha blaster competes in this class just like anything else. It comes down to the pilot. Who's got one? You You got a pilot out there? Get him on one. Here we go. Steve Isaacs showing you how to get it done. Down the front straightaway, Yamaha Blaster in action, followed up by the HX. Also very competitive in this class. No discount to that boat whatsoever. Again, 25-year-old jet skis trying to make it happen on the water. That's Whitaker on the Blaster. Found another gear in that thing right there. And out of the section right now, we got a battle going on. Looks like Ingram taking it over from Weiler for that 4th spot. Inside-outside action going on. And then Langley falling back into that 6th spot right now to round out your pack. So, big changes going on in the water right there. That was an inside action pass. Looks like the outside may have had the advantage on that one right now. Also going down to those riders and their capabilities. Ingram, very experienced world champion, coming here to race today with all these other riders, packing this class up. Not sure where Skinny Moore is. Skinny must have had a break. Unfortunate for her, it's her birthday, so if you guys see her out there, wish her happy birthday or send her a text. Let her know you're thinking about her. But Steve Isaacs, coming off the bench in hot pursuit, said he hadn't touched his jet ski from 2018. That's almost, 8 years, 7 years? 7 years, no touching, and here he is out front at the Lake Paris race. Steve Isaacs in control of this sports spec race right now. Coming around, picking up that halfway. It's going to be Joey Malden on the HX in that 2nd spot. 3rd, 4th, and 5th are still highly heated and contested. Sean Whitaker in that 3rd, holding on with Kevin Ingram. Down that front straightaway, shopping for more. Weiler checking out the pump wash, maybe getting jacked a little, but he's all in there. And then Langley following up. John in the pack. So, sports spec action going on right now. As they hit into the back straightaway, that's our East Coast Watercross Jersey Turnpike action in the decision maker. Who's got it? What's he got? Outside line one more time. That's going to be Isaacs. He likes that line. Started on the outside, stayed on the outside. It's winning for him right now. Steve Isaacs, unofficially, I believe he got 3rd in the first moto, but this win right here would sure help his points overall for the day. Shake things up with the Yamaha Blaster, showing you how to get it done right now. All right, it looks like Steve Isaacs, one more time, down that front straightaway. Still all over the top spot, in control of this one. That's going to be the Jet Tribe front straightaway. Getting a little check with the wave action, chopping up like a machine, washing machine out there right now. Still no match. Joey Malden in tow in 2nd place. Got plenty of breathing room right now for 1st. 3rd and 4th, looks like there's a battle going on. Here we go down the front straightaway. Who's got the power? Who's got the pull? Looks like Whitaker trying to hold off the 9-10 of Kevin Ingram. Ingram trying to find his way around the whitewash. Looks like still Whitaker racing him. Looking good, controlling his lines right now, making sure that he's keeping him right there where he wants him, behind him. But on the back straight in our East Coast Watercross Turnpike, still your lead rider, all over control of this one. 2nd place, still shopping for more, making up some ground right now. Looks like the 6, Isaacs, may be getting a little winded, but the ski's still hanging in there. On the outside section right now, still Isaacs, all over the top spot and in control of this one. Going to do on the Yamaha Blaster. Coming around to pick up that white flag. Got 2 buoys left to do it. I know he's counting them down. 1 lap left to go for the man on a mission. Coming out of retirement, off the couch and off the bench, bringing the Yamaha Blaster to the party, showing you how to get it done right now down the Jet Tribe front straightaway. Going to be Isaacs with Malden in tow. Malden making up some ground, though. Let's see what we got on the last lap action. Into the sweeper. Lead rider, 1 and 2, less than a second separating them. Malden definitely shopping for more, seeing that Isaac may be slowing down a little bit. I think Malden's smelling the blood in the water. They're getting close back there on that jet trim box turn. Here we go into the section. All right, here we go. One more time in this East Coast Watercross Jersey Turnpike action going on into the decision maker. Malden making up room. Definitely hunting him down right now. Let's see who's got what. Oh, Malden swings it wide. Oh, and he follows the leader. He follows the leader, so he's got to pass him in the section. Looks like Isaacs may be in control of this one and take it all the way home. Isaacs, good job on the blaster. Again, making his return to this race. Love having him come back. But come back in this way to make that win and the second moto win. That's a great return to racing. Steve Isaacs got 2 more buoys left to go. Looks like he's going to pick up the checker flag on this one. It's going to be a big smile on his face. He comes around right here. Great seeing him come back. And great job. All right, you disbelievers. That was the Yamaha Blaster that just won that sports spec race. Yeah, he's pumped up. Joey Malden coming across the second place on the HX. He's pumped up for his friend making the comeback. Great job to all those racers out there. Still finishing up on the track right now. Battle going on for third and fourth. Let's see what happens. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Ingram taking it over. Wow, at the last buoy, last turn. Great racing for both those riders, but Ingram wanted it more. And on that last turn, 9-10, Craig Ingram took it from Sean Whitaker. Going to be the third and fourth riders. My results unofficially. Then here we go with Weiler coming across in the fifth and finishing up with John Langley in sixth. Great sports spec race going on right there for all those racers. That was fun finish. Good job. Good job with all those racers. All right. We got another one of my favorite motos coming up right here. This is going to be four-stroke lights. Four-stroke lights. We got 9 racers, action-packed. It's one of my favorite jet skis, but one of the jet skis I'd like to see more on the water with all the talent levels, including the pro level, just to race that factory ski and see how they can compete as a pilot. That's what this comes down to. These skis are all equally matched, all Yamaha 4-stroke. They have some different tunes and different handling parts depending on the rider's preference. However, it is governed by speed. It's a 1050 TR1 engine and very reliable. So with all of these jet skis that are out there, and what you're looking for is something reliability and race ready, you got it right here, wrapped in one, the Yamaha 4-stroke Superjet. All right, racers getting behind the line, getting locked and loaded. I'm seeing Lily Wright, Tristan Hebert, Trent Cornett, Cash McClure, Javier Falcone, Andrew Vo. Oh, great pop. Oh, looks like McClure, the 33, doing it for TC Freeride on the Austin jet skier, outside start. And on the inside, TC Freeride, inside start. What do we got right here? Packed moto going into the first turns. First riders poking out as they come in. Out there on the outside section, that's going to be McClure on the 33. He's got company, though. 2 riders shopping for more. Second place moving into third. Third place moving into second. That's Bo. Bo looking for clean water. But on the inside right now, that's going to be out of the Ukraine. That's going to be Felix Marienko on the UA7 on the inside, pole position. On the outside, we got Cash McClure doing it for TC Freeride. McClure Racing. Oh, it's going to be close here. Who's got it? Down they come. Cash McClure going to be your top spot right now on the front straightaway. Second place. Who's got the power down the straightaway? Andrew just went right on by him. Andrew went right on by Felix. Felix trying to take it back over. Andrew pushing him out. Great one into the sweeper. Both riders riding clean. Andrew holding his ground. Felix not giving an inch. Going back on the inside right now. Looks like they got a little loss on the course. There we go. Looks like second, third, and fourth all bunching up right there on the outside. But still making a great race out of it. First place, check it out right now. It's going to be 33 of Cash McClure doing it for McClure Racing, TC Freeride into the section. At his decision, what has he got? He's got the outside line. Outside line looks good. Inside got a lot of racers coming. Heat is coming. Bringing the heat out here in Paris, Texas in this 4-stroke Superjet Lights class. Great racing going on right now. Cash McClure, the 9-year-old, working his way through. Already racing out of his age group and into the next class, which allows him the opportunity to race both. And this young man right here is developing daily. 33, keep your eyes on him. Cash McClure doing it for TC Free Ride. Andrew Vo in tow on the 160, doing it for the Tribe. Getting the pass around Felix Morenko. Morenko doing it for Watercross of Texas. Got Javier Falcone in tow in the 4th position. In the 5th position, we got Tristan Heaver doing it for... Oh, and he's going to go high side. Tristan going to go high side. Looks like Shepard from Moore's going to be Lily Wright. Trying to get around him in the section right now. In the sweeper. Down front straightaway is going to be the Mighty Bot. Christian Bain, followed up by the 238. That's going to be 238.
So I'm going to need you to announce up there, and I got to show you other stuff. So maybe like put that on the table and walk up there. You're going to have to switch back. Walk up there. More stuff. Hey, Justin.
Tell Tony K-Bar that I'm running the line feed. Like, people for him. You should be on the line
Look over that black box. See the numbers. One is lit up in red right now. To your right. Down at the table to the right. One is Cocaine.
Yep.
One is Matt. 2 is the drone.
Okay.
Now, what the drone sees will appear on that small monitor.
This one.
Yes.
Got it.
So you're going to decide when you want to show the drone and when you want to show what Matt is filming.
Okay.
And announce.
All right now on the water, we got 4-stroke lights class going on. Great race action up here with my boys in the live stream tower, getting this dialed in for you. We got a racer cam, we got a drone cam, and we got the live cam all working in sync, trying to bring you the best race experience from Paris, Texas right now. The Mighty Bot down the front straightaway, on that Jet Tribe front straightaway. In tow, we got the 238. Those guys are rounding out the pack. Lead riders coming around right here. Lead rider going to be on the outside. Looks like it's going to be in the section. No, check that. That's going to be the 627 of Cornet on Jet Tribe front straightaway. He's going to be a lapped rider. Lapped rider getting the blue flag. That's good tower commanding right there, while the 33 coming in. 33 coming in real hot. Looking good right now. Seeing what things look like for him as he heads into the sweeper and on to that Beck jet trim section. Okay, on the water right now. Still 4-stroke lights action coming at you. We got race leader, boat number 33, Cash McClure. Looking like he's making his way onto that back section. That's going to be the East Coast Watercross Jersey Turnpike action. He's got lap traffic, so what's he going to choose? Oh, looks like he's going dead into lap traffic. Lap traffic may slow him down. Let's see what happens here. Lappers everywhere on the water right now. Got the Mighty Bot Bain on the outside, followed up by the 238. Lead riders, oh, it's making it a race right now because the lead riders and the ones in tow are looking at it. They see what's happening on the water. Going to get them bunched up right here. Bain, the Mighty Bot, down the front straightaway. Jet Tribe front straightaway, doing the 405. Local Oklahoma City boy on the 238. Got to get that number. Then the 627, Trent Cornett. And then the lead rider coming around right here on the 33. That's Cash McClure. Cash McClure doing it for TC Free Ride. McClure Racing. Headed into that sweeper. Got a lapper in front of him. Andrew Vo in that second position. In tow right now on boat number 160. Hot off the World GP1 where he raced 4-stroke out there. Got it. Yep. Got it. Good luck to you. Getting some coaching from our good friend here, Charles Gachard, on the live stream action. He's got his next moto coming up. That's going to be the 24 boat, Charles Gachard. Action photography headed down to our GP line for moto number 10. Staging's going on right now, but right now we got a race, and the race got some battling action. Lap riders getting into the way and getting into the business. Who's got the power, who's got the pull? It looks like 405 going hard after Cash McClure on the 33. Then the 238, followed up by the 160 and the 106. Good racing going on from UA7. That's Felix Marenko coming across the finish line. All these riders finishing up their four-stroke lights, second moto of the day. Looks like Trent Cornett and Tristan Hebert around on your pack. Along with Lily Wright, all making their way right now on the outside section and down that front straightaway. Across the finishing line. That'll wrap it up for racing for our four-stroke lights class for the day. That's Lily Wright, rounding out your pack right now, doing it for Righteous Racing out of Euphoria, Kansas. So all these riders circling back now, getting set up, locked and loaded behind the line. We got GP Ski getting ready. We got 10 boats going at it for a great showdown. First moto was action-packed. We had Ty Katera doing it out front most of the race. Then, out of nowhere, here comes Travis Falanga. Falanga on the move and on the hunt. Again, this rider's one to watch. He's going to be on the 410 boat. Came and in the second, third lap, decided to make his move. And with that, took over the top spot and in control. And from there, everyone settled into the positions. But Falanga picking up the win in moto number 1, followed up by Ty Katera. And then a whole bunch of busy bees getting busy after him, all in this GP class. Second moto is getting locked and loaded behind the line here in Paris, Texas. We're getting all of our four-stroke light skis reeled in right now. It's been a great day here at Paris, Texas. Once again, thank you to all our friends from Lamar Chamber hosting us all. Tower Commander giving them some instructions. Looks like we're going to be doing 8 laps. 8 laps for these GP skis out here to round us out today. Looking like a great start. We're going to be switching over right here to our cam. We got the drone footage happening right now. We'll watch them all as they get their starts right here, along with all of our officials. Got all manufacturers competing in this. We got our Fast Power Sports, we got our Commanders, we got our Pro Forges, and we got our Bullets, all ready to get down for a showdown here in Paris, Texas. Second GP Ski Moto coming up right now. All these racers getting locked in. Tower Drone's going to take you guys out on this great start. See what got it. There it is. Great start again. Looks like Ty Katera doing it on the Fast Power Sports. Got that shot out of the middle right there. All right, what do we got right here? I think I see a Pro Force on the inside right now. I do. That's a Pro Force 3.0 brought to you by Chris Haggis and Don Cope right out here today. We got a 2.0 on the outside right now, but the 3.0 looks like it's in control of this one. As they're coming around right here, we're going to switch back over and pick up our live coverage as they come down this. Who's got it on the outside right now? That's going to be the 410 and Travis Falanga with the whole shot on the Commander Industries, followed up by the 114 Ty Katera. Down the front straightaway, we also got battle going on, third and fourth. Great action. All riders settling in. Looks like second place going to be the 114 on the Fast Power Sports. That's going to be Ty Katera. Third place going to be on the Commander. That's going to be Mike Myhills. Fourth place looks like it's Tony Tabor. Nope, Tony losing the spot right there. Looks like Charles Gachard making his action happen. All action on the water right now. Lead riders going into the section. All the way out here on the back straightaway right now. We're going to pick you up on our other cam as we switch back over. Moto Ski GP going on right now. Travis Falanga on the Commander, doing it out front right now, down the front straightaway on the 410. That's Travis Falanga. Get to know him. He's out front. He's doing it on the Commander right now, out of Oklahoma. Followed up by the 114, Ty Katera. Then we got Burns, the bad boy Burns, doing it on the Fast Power Sports, coming around in third place. Fourth place, going to Don Cope on the 3.0. Fifth place, we got number 12. That's Mike Myhill doing for Austin Jet Skier on the Commander right now. On the 24, that's the Bullet in sixth position. That's Charles Gachard, action photography on the water. He's going to be on the Bullet in the sixth position. In the seventh position, that's Tony Tabor doing it on the 9. He's on a Commander Power. He's on a Commander Industry Ski. Followed up quickly by the 2.0. That's going to be Billy Katera. And rounding out your pack right now, looks like we got Craig Fain on the Commander Industries number 17. So all the riders on the water right now, making it look good. In the section on the outside, looks like lead rider liking that outside section. Going to be Falanga on the Commander Industries ski, doing it on the outside right now. Here they come through the checkpoint, looking at them. That's the 410 of Falanga. Got a comfortable lead right now. Got 114, Ty Katera in second place in tow. Got Bad Boy Burns in the third position right now, doing it on the Fast Power Sports machine. In fourth place, staying the same, going to be Don Cope on the 3.0 Pro Force. In fifth place, we got Mike Myhill doing for Austin Jet Skier and Commander on boat number 12. Boat number 24 coming down the front straightaway, Jet Drive front straightaway coming at you right now. It's going to be Charles Gachard doing it on the Bullet out of Louisiana. Lots of states represented here. We got Arkansas in tow right now, number 9, Tony Tabor, also on the Commander. Followed up by Billy Katera, also on the Pro Force. And Craig Fain doing it on the Commander, rounding out your pack right now. Safely. That's going to be the Don Cope Pro Force 3.0 come around, pick up your halfway mark, followed by Mike Myhill's on the 12. Still out front in control of this. It's going to be the 410 of Falanga doing it on the Commander, followed up by the 114 Ty Katera on the Fast Power Sports, and the Bad Boy Burns doing it on the Fast Power Sports. Right now, down the front straightaway, that's the 24 Charles Gachard heading into the merge, making that Bullet look good. All these riders spreading out and settling in position now. Here comes the 2.0. That's Billy Katera doing it on the Pro Force down the front straightaway. And running out of gas just a little bit, but picking it back up right now is going to be the 9 and Tony Tabor doing it for Commander. All right, here we go. Lead rider all over the top spot on this one. The 410 taking over control. That's Falanga on the Commander. Heading in the merge and into the sweeper turn. Got a lap track coming up for him. What's he going to do? How's this going to go down? Always causes something in our last moto of the day. So it looks like lead rider or third place rider having a little trouble down the finish line. Second place rider, check that. That's going to be the 114 Ty Katera, but getting back up and on it. Giving Burns a little bit of room to get in there. But Burns and Katera, both on those Fast Power Sports, sitting in the 2 and 3 spots. They're going to have their own race going on right now. Looks like Ty maybe giving it up a little bit. Looks like Burns going around him, making his move into the jet trim section right there. That's Burns taking over the second spot. Ty Katera maybe in trouble right now, but he's in the third spot and falling back a little bit. Back on the gas, but Burns not wasting any time, taking over that second spot. Wow, first place, getting further and further away. Burns making his move, taking over that second spot. Down the front straightaway, looks like our lead rider making his way into this section right now. That's the inside section. coming around right here is going to be the 410, still in control of this one on the top spot. That's going to be Travis Falanga on the 410 Commander. Billy Katera on the 2.0, lap rider coming into play right there in this lap. Now, Tony Tabor down the front straightaway on the number 9 Commander. Also looking lap rider, Craig Fain, as his riders start to get faster and spread out. I believe we have Vet GP running out there with our GP class, so they're running their own race. That's Craig Fain on the 17 Commander. Here comes Burns on the 299, getting around Katera. And Katera still holding on to that second spot on the 114. Down the front straightaway on the Fast Power Sports. Looking good right now. On the 3.0 is going to be Don Cope down the front straightaway one more time. Followed up closely by Mike Myhills on the number 12. So as they head out of the merge section and into the sweeper, they're going to go back onto the jet trim box turn, then into our back section. Our lead rider's already there, making his way through the split section and getting busy living on the inside right now. Falanga liking that inside line, learning that jet ski every lap. One more lap left to go for him. After he's coming around right here, he's going to be picking up that white flag. White flag left. One lap left to go for our lead rider, number 410, doing on the Commander here in Paris, Texas, moto number 2. Got lap traffic coming up for him. Everybody should be yielding right away to our lead rider. Second and third place, still making their way through the section right now. Another lap rider, Billy Katera, on his way down the front straightaway on that Pro Force 2.0. And here we go, Tony Tabor also down the front straightaway, making his way on the number 9 Commander. Followed up by Craig Fain on the 17 Commander. Burns shutting the door on that, down the front straightaway, taking over his spot on the lap rider and putting a little more room between him and Ty Katera. Ty Katera second and third right now, but the lead rider still all over the top spot, in control of this one right now, getting busy in the section. That's the inside. He's going red, yellow right now for his last few buoys of the day. Great race action going on right now. Riders on the inside and the outside. Falanga got a few more buoys left to navigate to take this one home. Going to be the Commander all over the top spot in this moto on the 410. That's Falanga doing it right now for Falanga. All good. Got both moto wins today. Going to go home with the win in his pocket. Great job to the 410. Going to be crossing the lines at the 24. Charles Gonchard. He's going to be one lap down. My official, unofficial results here. And then all the other jet skis coming around in our GP ski are going to finish out our moto just like this. Billy Katera coming around the outside right now. That's boat number 115 doing on the Pro Force 2.0. Coming across the finish line right now. Then we have Craig Fain on the outside holding his position. He's going to be on the 17 Commander, also in our vet GP ski class. Then here comes the rest of our GP riders and our expert GP.